As we sweat out the results of the presidential election, two political junkies have found a way to help you step out in election style. Marcia and John Diamond sell one of the most popular collegiate shirts from a school that doesn't even exist, the Electoral College. Good morning. Nice to see you both.
Good morning. Nice to see you.
Now, I know that you both were in politics for a time. I know you're now in academics or academia. And Marcia, you were deputy press secretary to George Mitchell, of course, who's the senator from Maine. And John, you were a delegate to the 1988 Democratic National Convention and also a former majority leader in the Maine House of Representatives.
Right, yeah.
So politics, well,
that
was your life, but it's no longer your life. How did you guys come up with the really great idea of selling these shirts?
Actually, the year that John was the delegate to the National Convention, we were looking for a souvenir to bring home, and we thought, wouldn't it be fun to come up with something catchy, something cute that political junkies like ourselves would like to have? And John all of a sudden quipped, how about the Electoral College? You know how it's not really a place? We could sell collegiate sportswear as if it really were a school.
And when was that? That was when?
That was in 1988.
Well, who would ever have thunk it that that now here we are in the year 2000 and Electoral College, I mean, almost everybody's talking about it and trying to figure out what it is and why it exists.
Well, we trademarked the name in 1994. We were very methodical about it, and even during the 1996 political campaign, we were selling and had a pretty good business, but a lot of people got it and saw the humor in it, and a lot of people just didn't have a clue. Things have changed a lot in the last couple of weeks, though, about.
Well, tell me how your life has changed and how the demand for these shirts has changed.
It's crazy. Crazy, I guess, is the word that we would have to use. Yeah. We have a business out of our home. It had been what we would call a small business, although we've had really thousands of orders over the last couple of days, so we're moving very fast to hire employees and install new phone lines.
Yeah, I understand that you had to take some time off from work because it just got so insane.
Right, I work for President Peter Hoff at the University of Maine, and obviously I have to take a little bit of a leave just to get caught up. Marcia's a school teacher as well, and
did you have to take some time off too,
I did.
Marcia?
I took a couple of days last week, and we'll have to see where we go from here.
Well, right now you can buy the sweatshirts and the T-shirts and I guess hats as well. Do you guys have any interest in expanding the line? I mean, who knows? The possibilities are limitless. You could do backpacks. You could do coffee mugs. I mean, have you thought about doing that?
Yeah, you know, we've looked in college bookstores. Really, anything that you sell in a college bookstore could be something that we could also sell.
So you're thinking about doing that?
Oh, absolutely.
Meanwhile, what do people say when they see you sporting that shirt? Do they laugh? Do they come and talk about it? Do they scratch their head anymore?
Well, I do a lot of traveling around the country for my job, and I've always been wearing my things since we first started doing it. But in the last couple of weeks, I've done some traveling, and I draw crowds. People will stop me and ask me to wait while they go get somebody to come look at the sweatshirt that I have or the hat. And I had a person yesterday stop me in an airport and said, "Are you one of them?" Meaning the real electors. And, I had to explain what it was. She didn't understand the humor at all, but she was impressed that somebody was walking around in the sweatshirt.
Well, meanwhile, you better sell them fast because there's a whole lot of discussion about abolishing the Electoral College. So this could be really just something from the past, right?
It possibly could, and certainly we don't want to trivialize what's happening nationally, but no matter who wins, I guess our feeling is as long as they keep talking about it long and loud.
That's right.
And meanwhile, has anybody from the Bush or the Gore camp requested any of your merchandise?
We know in the past, actually, somebody bought one for Vice President Gore back in '96 because they sent us a picture of themselves presenting it to Vice President Gore somewhere, I think it was in California. And I know that there was a picture of Bob Dole wearing one, although it was a photo illustration where they superimposed it on him. But we know that members of Congress have ordered them, or their staffs have. We have a toll-free number, 1-800-ELECTOR, and a website, and that's where we market through. Our website, if it's okay to say, is electoralcollegeusa.com, and it's just been unbelievable.
Well, capitalism at its best.
Yeah.
And I guess maybe the candidates are waiting to see how things shake out before they ask for one of your shirts. Anyway, well, Marcia and John Diamond, thanks for coming by, and good luck with your business.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be back in a moment with more of Today right after this.